Hey guys, welcome to the stream. This is ARRIAGADA coming to you live from Pinaymootang First Nation here in or Manitoba, and we're here for the 2021 Chief and Council nominations meeting. And they're already going to begin. It's been about 20 minutes now. They just had somebody that was nominated, and we're going to get covering this throughout the day. So, nomination meeting is open until 6 o'clock. So if you guys want to come in here and nominate somebody, make sure you bring your nominator, your seconder, and then the candidate so we can accept. And yeah, that's the way it's going to start. I'll make an announcement right now.
6 council positions and 1 chief position. 2-year term. This election will be conducted under the Indiana election regulations. I've been doing elections for about 15 years now. This is my first time in your community, and I'd like to thank everyone for allowing me to be here.
Just making a speech here. That's your electoral officer, Burke Ratty.
All were safely done, so we've really perfected a nice COVID-safe election in Manitoba and Saskatchewan. I also work in Saskatchewan for our First Nation electoral processes. We have a good team here. We have Shirley Gomez over there. She's a certified electoral officer. She's doing the paperwork. We have Demetrius over there assisting her. Rainy also on there. And Howard Nelson over there, my other deputy at the front door there. Rod Arrriagada, again, he does the live stream. He does a really good process here, and I think you'll enjoy when you log in and check out the nomination meeting later on if you go home. Those of you that are watching, you'll be informed. It's a really good process we have here. Also, we will be doing a live stream for the ballot count November the 1st after the poll closes here. Okay, so that'll be really exciting. I have been asked to do a manual count where only I count the ballots, and it'll be fully displayed on flip chart paper, one at a time. Okay, there won't be any groups being handed bundles of ballots, counting tables, or any of that. I'll be the one responsible for counting each and every ballot, and I'll make the decision. So that's the one thing for sure we're going to do on November the 1st. I'm the only one that has a mailbox. I open it up in the city. That's where they're going, and no one else. No one else has access to that except for me and maybe one of my deputies that I'll get on election day to clean it out. Everything is here. So again, we're here. If there's any questions or concerns, let me know, and we can try to address it here, or I can figure something out later. Otherwise, we're here. Again, we're here accepting nominations for the council positions. We're open until 6. That's a 3-hour period. All right, let's see what we got here. And yes, we have another nomination in for councilor. Clayton Terrence Sinclair is the nominee. Derek Anderson is the nominator. Blair Thompson is the seconder. Again, as a reminder, some of you just arrived. The candidates do not have to be here. The process is not about accepting either, although we want candidates.
You guys can't really hear him right now, but I'll try to get some more noise over there.
You have been nominated, whether you even know about it or not, whether your candidate knows about it or not. The only way out of the process is to withdraw within 5 days, otherwise your name goes on the ballot. Candidates that want to withdraw afterwards, they still can. I have to put this out there for the record, but the name remains on the ballot. That's what's important about the 5-day period after the ballot. So those that maybe have even signed, accepting, which they don't have to, but if they've done that, they still have an option of withdrawing. So we won't know what the final list will be until after 5 days, but it'll be 7 days because that's when the ballots start getting mailed for the addresses I have. Now, I didn't get any addresses from the band as of yet, so all I'm getting is columns. I'm the key person to call. I am the only person to call. I'll record it, keep it in my database or this file, and send the mail out accordingly. Okay? So I'm the person to get a hold of. Pick up a copy of the polling notice. My email and contact information is on there if you like. And I'm here again, available. So here we have it. So Clayton, Terrence Sinclair, your candidate for council.
All right, I'm back. So you just made some announcements. There was counselor nominations, two of them. You got John David Sanderson, who's on the board right now. Clayton Terrence Sinclair is the second person on the board. And we'll go over there right now and kind of browse it. And we got some more people coming in here right now and doing some nominations. So we're just going to wait till a couple more nominations go on the board, and then we'll go up on the wall.
Nominate and need a seconder by 6 o'clock this evening. So that's the only updates
I'm
I
going to
have.
put a mic near his mic so we can hear what he says all the time, too.
That are on the board. I think we've got one coming here now.
Just give me a second. I'll do all that right away.
I'll take it.
All right. So just give me a second, guys. I'm gonna go grab my second mic. I'm gonna set up a second mic close to his PA speaker, so that way we can hear any announcements that he makes throughout the day, and you guys can kind of follow through on all the updates throughout the day as well. We'll do a little scene over the crowd. We got some people here in the building. Everybody's just sitting here and watching, witnessing the nomination meeting. We got the front entrance there when you walk in. This gentleman here will greet you. You got some sanitizing packages there. You got some pens, some pencils and stuff, and some gloves, some sanitizer, a little bit of everything. And then when you walk in, you'll go through the crowd here, like we just showed you guys, right through this crowd. And then from there, you're gonna make your way up to the front where you're gonna register, and that's where these gentlemen are at right now. They're doing the registration. So I'm gonna go set up a mic, and then I'm gonna be right back, and I'll give you guys an update on exactly who's on the board, and we'll talk a little bit more about a few more things like the election date, where it's gonna be at, and a little bit more of other things like that. Give me just a couple minutes. I'll be right back.
Okay, we have another nomination in for Councillor. Clifford Morris Sumner's the nominator. Emma Jane Paul is the nominator, and Ernest Wilson Anderson is the seconder. If Clifford's around, yeah, we'd like you to sign this, but I'll put the name on the board for now. Again, candidates do not have to attend the meeting. Once you're nominated under this process, okay? Is that clear? Oh, I think Clifford's here, right? Okay. All right, thank you. Yeah, and then just hold it. That's clipboard, PPO. I'll put that on right now. Okay, you just get, he's got some information for you. Get John again. Ray, you got to go over.
back here. Just trying to find my tripod. I didn't bring an extra tripod because I wasn't aware that I was going to be setting up a mic over there. And I want to make sure that everybody that's watching is getting every word that's going on, right? They're making some announcements throughout the day, some updates, and the main thing that they're updating is who's been nominated officially, and they'll go right on the board, and they'll just announce it for everybody that's here watching in the room right now. So, oh, and this lady here is trying to help me out, trying to find me a tripod. If not, then I'm just gonna try to run a wire. I normally have my big long wires too, but I didn't bring those either because I wasn't aware that I needed the microphone set up. And I got a wireless set up, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be able to pick up what you guys are wanted to hear. And we'll go in the room. We'll say hi to some of you guys. What do we got here? Selena Linsky, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Rose Anderson, Stephanie Tamara, welcome to the stream. Kathy VM, how you doing? Joshua Stagg, Jessica Laurel, welcome everyone. Cliff Anderson, Samantha Sinclair, how you guys doing? They have 3 names on the board, and they're about to have a 4th name on the board right away. So I'm just waiting for some of these nominations to go through, and then we're gonna update all the names that are up there right away for you guys. This footage is going to be uploaded on YouTube as well. So if you guys want to check us out on YouTube, you can find us under Turtle Nation Holdings, and you'll look for that little turtle logo that's right underneath there. That's how you know you found us. And when you go on there, you're going to see all sorts of footage from different communities, but you're also going to be able to see the footage from your community. So it's a really good it's a good tool for people that don't have social media right now, right? And there's a lot of people out there that don't have social media. A lot of people just want to go on YouTube and do that, and that's as far as they go. So you guys want to go on YouTube, go check it out, Turtle Nation Holdings, that's the page. And this footage will be updated or uploaded by tomorrow. When I do upload it, I'll make sure that I go on the page here and I'll post the link for you guys so everybody can go back on YouTube or share the link to some of the elders that may not be social media savvy, right? Then you give them the link, they'll go on the link, they'll go straight to YouTube, they'll see the video, and it makes it a little bit more simpler for them. So we'll get that up for you guys tomorrow. G. Thompson, Red Sky, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Odette Summer, how you doing? Viv Anderson. And so let's get up to that board. We'll see what he's got going over there. He's still writing a name, I think. So we got John David Sanderson nominated so far. Clayton Terrence Sinclair is nominated as well. Clifford M. I think it says Clippy. Sumner. And Zachariah Bruce. Those are the 4 nominations so far. We got some more people coming in making some nominations as well. So we're going to keep updating that as we go throughout the day. Give you guys a broad view here so you can see everybody sort of. This is your upcoming date for your elections. It's on November 1st, 2021. Polling stations will be open from 9 a.m. until 8 p.m. And it's going to be here at the Pinaymootang First Nation Conference Center. Make sure you guys mark that date on your calendar. That's a day that you come out and you place your vote and you participate in the process of electing a new chief and council. Or maybe they're re-elected chief and council. Sometimes, you see some re-elections as well.
Our first nomination for chief. Now, the legal name, I think we all know who it is, but the legal name on the band book is William Garnet Woodhouse. So that person is nominated for chief. Emma Paul's nominator and Ernest Wilson Anderson's seconder. If this candidate is passed,
Another announcement being made.
Great. Maybe have him amended if he wants to go by a different name or anything. Otherwise, he'll have 5 days to get a hold of me. And if not, it'll be William Garner Woodhouse on the ballot. Okay? Just for the record. Thanks.
And that is your electoral officer, Burke Ratty, making announcements throughout the day. did that. So he's just marking another name on the board right now. Got some phones ringing in the background. You can hear them.
Okay, just to go over, I like to go over things periodically because new people arrive throughout the meeting. So again, I'm Bert Grady, electoral officer for your Pinaymootang First Nation. I'm here conducting a nomination meeting for one chief, 6 council positions. It's to be held under the Indian Band election regulations, which is a 2-year term. So we're here today accepting nominations until 6 o'clock. What are the rules? You must be a band member to run for councillor. You can live on or off reserve. There's no residency clause on that. For a chief, believe it or not, non-members can run for chief. So, well, that does happen sometimes, but it's rare. But the process allows for that.
I try to get the microphone closer to his PA system.
That's when the election will be held here at the Dan Hall, located for those. We are live streaming, by the way. Those that are watching the live feed, which is here at the conference center location. So we'll be here at the Dan Hall, November the 1st, from 9 in the morning until 8. The ballot count will be conducted after 8 o'clock. We'll set up, and it'll be a manual ballot count. I'll count every ballot. We'll do it the old traditional way, picture our paper with everybody's name on it, blood markers, and we'll just do them one at a time until we're done. If you can't vote in person, please get a hold of me. There are mail-in voting options. My cell is 1204-228-4786. Or you can email me at election3854@hotmail.com. Text, email is fine, or call if you wish to vote by mail. So again, if there's any questions, that's what we're here for. I'm here to answer any questions that you may have tonight. Rod may get a few on the live stream, I'm not sure. Sometimes we do.
It's on.
He'll let me know. Feel free to ask.
Yeah, if you guys got any questions, if you're watching the stream right now and you got any questions whatsoever, just ask some questions and I'll relate those questions to the electoral officer, Bert Grady, and then I'll get him to answer it for you guys, right?
For those that just arrived, I've been doing elections for the last 15 years in Manitoba and Saskatchewan. I'm from Manitoba, Broken-Headed Ojibwe Nation. I do live in Winnipeg. And it's great to be here, first time ever, conducting an election for your community. And we'll do the best job possible for everyone. Thank you, Rich.
All right, so that was electoral officer Bert Grady making some announcements. And, well, we're going to wait for another update. We have 5 names on the board now. Another name that was added. Oh, he's making another announcement.
Councillor Grant Searle Marsden has been nominated. Ted Woodhouse is the nominator, and Zachariah, middle initial C, Bruce is the second. So there's your, potentially your 6th council candidate.
You got 6 council nominations so far. We're going to update it right away for you guys. I'm going to go, I need to try to find the tripod, so I'm going to go to my car and see if my other tripod may work for what I'm trying to do. So it's going to take me a couple of minutes. I'll be right back. mean, I got the wireless set, so I always just got wireless. It's pretty much right there. Do you have the wireless mic? I got the wireless mic.
What should you send?
Huh?
What should you send?
Well, I mean, I'll just put the wireless mic right by here, so then everything's on. That's fine.
Okay.
That way you can get it done.
Okay, we have another nomination for counselor. Theodore Woodhouse has been nominated. Clifford Morris Summers is nominated, and Julie Summers is seconder. Theodore, if you're here, please come on up and sign your particulars, but you have to nominate, so that'll go on the board as well. Thank you. Okay. What's your name? Last name.
Oh, Ted. Teddy's got good practice. Okay, so Teddy, what's this? Teddy Senior? You don't want Senior? Okay. Gotcha. Raymond has stuff for you on the other list.
Okay, we have another nomination for counselor, and just again, a reminder for those who just got here, the candidates do not have to attend the meeting. It's encouraged that they get a hold of me after the meeting if they can't make it. Just for the simple fact that their legal name on the ban list is what will go on the ballot, okay? Because with the nomination form, you're allowed to make an adjustment, add a nickname, change it around it, so just want to stress that. But once you're nominated, you're nominated. The only way out of this is if a withdrawal form is completed and sent to you in 5 days. Otherwise, you need the name of your candidate will be on the ballot. So we got Lan Joyce Reset as nominated for consul. Stephen E. Sumner is a nominator, and Lynn
Testing, mic, testing. All right, it works.
Nominator, and Darlene Sumner is the seconder. So if Curvis happens to be at the meeting here later on, please have him come on up, sign off on this, but regardless, that name will go on a ballot unless I'm advised otherwise. Thank you.
All right, you guys heard that a little bit better, I'm assuming. Put the microphone right by the speaker so you should be able to get everything that he's saying. For those of you that are online right now watching the stream. And give me one more second. I'm just trying to put away some of my equipment here, clean up some of my mess, and we're going to get right into the day.
Okay, we have another nomination for Councillor. Richard Edward Woodhouse is nominated for Councillor.
Clifford M. Sumner is the nominator, and Julia, that's Sumner, right, Sherry? Sumner? Yeah, Sumner, sorry, is the seconder, just for the record.
Bert, you got nomination cards?
Only a few.
Just want to display when somebody wants to grab a card.
Okay.
And then for this one, I'm going to put Derek's name, right? Or Daryl's name.
Here you go. I'll bring you more, I can be supplied.
I got some at the house. I just didn't like what you did.
Put Daryl's. Okay, so a bit of a recap. Again, we're here to accept nominations for Chief and Councillor. Come on up to the table if you want to nominate somebody. Candidates need 2 nominations. First one's a nominator, second is a seconder by 6 o'clock or while standing. I'll periodically call out for those that need seconders throughout the meeting. So far, this is what we have. Rod, everybody's out there?
Yep.
So we have 9 potential candidates for councillor so far and 2 for chief. So we're still have quite a ways to go with the meeting. All right, we're here between 3 and 6, and that's what we're here for. A little bit updated information for those logging in. Okay.
Yep.
The election was pushed ahead a few days. It'll be held November the 1st, which is a Monday. There will be one poll here at the band hall, which is right next to the conference center. For those that maybe are unsure, not sure on where we're located, that may want to come out. So there's two options: come to the poll on election day, or call me directly for a mail-in. I can be reached. My cell number is 1-204-228-4786, or my email, election3854@hotmail.com. Thank you, and if there's any questions for those zooming in or here, please, that's what we're here for. Thanks.
Yeah, if you guys... All right, so I'm back to. Yeah, so if you guys got any questions, make sure you ask the questions here on the stream. If you're not around, if you're not in the building, of course, if you're in the building, you can ask the questions directly. But if you're not in the building, you're watching the stream, and you got some questions, you can forward those questions to me right now on the stream. Just post it up on the comments section, and then I will relate those questions towards Burke Ratty, your electoral officer. So we're gonna go up to that wall, and oh wait, no, we're not gonna go to that wall. We're gonna go to this wall. Wait, I was going to the wrong wall. We'll go this way. Ooh, spinnies. All right, so for chief nominations, we got William Garnett Woodhouse, and we got Curvis Anderson. That's what we got so far for chief nominations. And for the council nominations so far, where we at? We're at 9, so we're gonna drop this a little bit lower, so you guys see the last name on there. So we got John David Sanderson, Clayton Terrence Sinclair, Clifford M. I think it says Clippy Sumner, Zachariah Bruce, Barry Anderson, Grant Cyril Marsden, Ted or Teddy Woodhouse, Lana Joyce. I gotta mute this.
Accepting. Just a reminder, I had a question from the floor here about how am I counting ballots. I'm doing it the old-fashioned way, where we'll have the flip chart paper all over the walls with the candidates on it. We'll have markers, and I'll be the one counting a ballot one at a time. All right? I know there's other versions on how to do it with tables and piles are put to each table. I'm not doing that here, okay? So that's how I'm going to be counting the ballots. Obviously, before we count the ballots, we process all the mail-ins, cross-reference who came in person to who sent a mail-in. Although the mail-ins are tracked, I know who I've sent them to. And it's pretty relatively simple under this process. If you want a mail-in, you just have to get a hold of me. Either text, call me, or email me. And for those that are logging in here on the live stream, my cell is 1-204-228-4786. And the email I'm using for the election is simply election3854@hotmail.com. Feel free to text me on my cell your information. I'll double check. If you want to mail it, email it, or just call me, okay? So hopefully that answers the questions on how the ballot count. I probably put a lot more into that, but that's how the mail-ins will be handled. Obviously, they get processed when the polls close because we cross-reference that with who voted in person. We already know who we send them out to. If somebody has been sent one, there's a form to fill out before they can vote in person, and we cross-reference it. So hopefully that answers the person's question. Thanks, Mugaj.
All right, so that was another update. If you guys got any questions, make sure you ask your questions now. I'm going to put that information for you guys for the electoral officer on the comments page or in the comments section, and then I'm going to pin it so that way you guys can see everything there. So his phone number, we'll do that first. We'll do his name, everything. Burke Ratty. 204 228 4786. And if you want to reach him by email, it's elections (3854).
So just to recap, we have 2 candidates now for chief, 9 for council. If you just arrived
And you're a candidate, come and see me because The legal name on the ban list is what will go on the ballot unless you sign and change it up a bit, okay? So hopefully we can take care of that by 6 o'clock today. But this is it so far, 9 for councillor and 2 for chief right now. We're here until 6 o'clock. We still got a little over 2 hours to go. So I'm Bert Grady for those that just got here and those that are logging in. We are live streaming, so members are, how many we got now, Rod, logged in?
We got 14.
Okay, there's 14 that are logging in watching, but I think when the word gets out on how it works and how well it works, we'll get a lot more, especially when we do the ballot count. So November the 1st is the election date. Things were pushed ahead a few days, I think from before. Anyway, that's the election date. There'll be a poll here at the band hall and mail-ins will be available. We will do a live stream for the ballot count so everyone can watch from home. You don't have to come out to watch it if you don't want to, but it will be live streamed. And it works very well because we've done it with a lot of other communities, and once people check it out, they really like it. So it'll go very well, and everybody can stay safely at home. We will encourage everyone to do that. However, we have limited capacity due to COVID. Safety precautions, right? We'll have some chairs 6 feet apart like we do here this evening. As far as the ballot count goes, I will personally count each ballot. We'll do it kind of the old-fashioned way, as I may call it, flip chart paper with everybody's name on it, all the candidates, and I'll count one at a time. I'll count every ballot out loud, and it will be recorded through the live feed, and we keep that just to show that it was done properly. Candidates, sure you're allowed scrutineers, just advise me accordingly, whoever that person may be. Okay, I appreciate it. So again, if there's any candidates that just arrived, please come on up if you like. If you don't want what's posted for your name on the ballot, well, come on up. And if not, I need to hear from you within 5 days, okay? After 5 days, I'll know what the official list is because candidates that are nominated here, they have until then to withdraw. They still can withdraw after the process, but their name remains on the ballot. And it's their responsibility to let everyone know if that were to happen. It has happened in other communities. I've conducted about 18 processes throughout the pandemic in Manitoba and Saskatchewan. I've been around for 15 years, well-versed on this process, and we're here to do the best job we can and be available for the people of your nation. So here we are. Again, we have just over 2 hours to go, and we're accepting nominations for chief and councillor. Thank you.
Okay, so we're back to the board again, and we're just going to see all the names that were nominated, and I got interrupted, so we'll go over it again. We got John David Sanderson, we have Clayton Terrence Sinclair, Clifford M. Clippy Sumner, Zachariah Bruce, Barry Anderson, Grant Cyril Marsden, Ted or Teddy Woodhouse, Lana Joyce Reset, and Richard Edward Woodhouse. Those are the 9 nominations for council so far, and then we got 2 nominations for chief so far, so we're going to go on that one right now too. Oh man, I'm hitting the wrong buttons all day long.
Excuse me,
Oh, somebody's got a question.
if somebody's running for council,
Yeah,
can they also run for chief?
very good question, and yes, they can.
Yes.
Yeah, yes, they can. Under this process, it's happened. I've done elections where people have even been elected for both. There's a possibility. So, very good question. Yes, you are allowed to run for both positions under the Indian Band election regulations. Thank you.
So the question is, if you're running for council, can you run for chief? The answer is yes. You can run for both. It's under your election act. So yeah, we're gonna go to the chief board right now. That's what we're trying to do. Before I spun around the room like I did. William Garnett Woodhouse is your number 1 nomination. Your number 2 is Curvis Anderson. If you want to check us out on YouTube, you can go on YouTube under Turtle Nation Holdings. That's where you're going to find the footage from today, and that's where you're going to find the footage from the election as well, from ballot counts and all that. If they end up having a candidates forum, then we'll have the candidates forum on there as well, and on Facebook, of course. We do offer that service. So
And
there's
another
a
announcement,
chance of
which
that.
I kind of overheard Rod, if the candidates do want to form, I'm not allowed to engage or be involved in it. However, Rod ARRIAGADA is my tech. He has his own company. he would be more than willing to do one, which could be also live streamed. So it's a suggestion for the candidates if they want to hold one. You'd have to talk to Rod though in that case, and that would be a separate issue for me.
Yeah.
As the electoral officer, I can't get involved in candidates forums or any of that. So just kind of for the record, I'm always asked usually about that, but that's what I stay away from, the forums, just for the record. So,
Yeah.
okay, we have any new one here? No? He just signed it. Okay, so we're good.
Okay.
So far, yeah, we have 2 for chief and 9 for councillor. We're here for another two hours. Thank you.
2 more hours to go today. That's what he just said. And yeah, the nominations, we got 2 and 9. Just read all the names out and I showed you guys the board. And we're just waiting for some more nominations to come through throughout the day. We are here for another couple hours, like we said, so there's still going to be some time for some people to come in. And I see more people walking in the doors as I speak. Waste Easy Indigenous Solution. It's your very first Indigenous-owned waste management company. They help communities to become more sustainable. They help with housing and energy improvements. They also help you with your waste and recycling. And of course, they'll help you figure out some renewable energy projects so that way you can try to help your community become more sustainable and more independent, right? If any of you guys are interested in that and you guys are here right now, I got some pamphlets here so you guys can come check it out. Free, no-cost residential housing energy improvements. Well, we'll read a little bit about it. I'll take this off the board right now. Current efficiency programs offered by Crown corporations, provincial and federal government departments offer a significant opportunity to Indigenous communities. Waste Easy knows how to access and implement these programs and grants opportunities as well. How best to maximize these programs to benefit your community and your people. With provincial and federal governments struggling to meet their greenhouse gas emissions, they are now providing program and project support to help Indigenous communities with opportunities to reduce their energy use and cost. These programs provide significant opportunities for Indigenous communities to reduce their utility costs associated with the residential homes, Indigenous business, and community-owned and operated facilities. So they do definitely help you get some sustainable energy. They will help you with waste management too. I know I've gone to some communities and they can really use a little bit of help with some waste management. So if you guys want to check them out, I'll pop it up again. Waste Easy Indigenous Solutions. You can go to their website, Waste Easy IS for Indigenous Solutions, so wasteeasyis.com. And if you want to know who we are right now, who's doing this, is Turtle Nation Holdings. Our mission and services, we ensure our clients that we provide a professional level of service for your projects, project development, waste management services, First Nation electoral and referendum services, administrative and management services, assistance in the administration of capital projects or expenditures. If you want to check Turtle Nation Holdings out, go to turtlenationholdings.com. They're located in Winnipeg at Unit B122, 1075 Portage Avenue. Their phone number 228-4786. And their email, turtlenationholdings@gmail.com. No updates yet. We got some more people doing a nomination right now, so we're going to have another name on the board. I don't know if it's for a chief nomination or a council nomination, but we'll update you guys as we go along. If you're able to share the stream with other members from your community, that would be great. If not, that's okay. I'll understand. But this is a private page or a private group, so it'll be like you won't be able to share general to everyone out there. You'll only be able to share it to people that are members of this page or of this group. All right. So, but just by sharing on your page, there's other members who are on this group who may be at home right now, just, doing whatever, browsing on Facebook, right? Just relaxing. And then suddenly, boom, they got a notification that you shared this stream. And now they are aware that this is going on here today. They can follow through to see who's all been nominated for the next term. And then, you'll get some information like, for example, right now, the upcoming election date, right? So your next upcoming election date is November 1st, 2021. Polling stations are open from 9 a.m. till 8 p.m. It will be at the Pinaymootang First Nation Conference Center, which is where we're at right now. Make sure you guys come in and do your part for your community and participate in the election by casting your vote.
we have another nomination for
Oh, we got another
Councillor
nomination
Blair
here.
Elliott Jerry Thompson. Now that's a lot of names, but has been nominated.
Blair Elliott
Kevin
Jamie
Robinson's the
Thompson.
nominator, and Clayton Sinclair is the seconder. If Blair is here, come on up if whatever you like, just to sign off on it. Otherwise, you still have been nominated. Thank you.
Nominations meeting is open until 6 p.m. today, so you got a couple hours still. Make sure you take advantage of that time. You come in and you get your nomination in, right? Because as soon as 6 o'clock rolls over, that's it. You can't nominate anybody anymore. You could have nominated somebody via mail, and if you did, you would have done that already. But you want to make sure that if you didn't, you come in here today and you nominate your candidate. You got till 6 o'clock. And you're going to experience some lag every now and then. There's not much you can do about it. I wish there can be something I can do about it, but there really isn't. It has to do with this with the Wi-Fi. I'm using a using a wire connection. Not supposed to have any interference, but because it's connected to the cameras and everything else, the same modem, so it'll dip every now and then. You're going to see that. Not much you can do about it, but it shouldn't be a problem. Like if anything, there'll be some lagging, and then it's going to go into it will lag the video, but it won't lag the voice. So the voice will be all straight. You're not going to miss anything as far as what's being said. You're just going to see a couple of glitches here and there where like somebody kind of looks like they're doing the robotic motion or whatever, right? Got another announcement coming up, I think. Maybe not. I thought he did. It's going to go mark up another name on the board. Here's a big. And the time right now is, let's see, where are we at? Well, it's 4:09, so you got just under 2 hours right now. You're looking at 2 hours and 51 minutes to be exact. So make sure you come on down. You get your nomination in. You bring in your nominator, your nominator, your seconder, and the nominee. Right. That way they can accept their nomination. And we're going to be having updates throughout the day, of course. So anything that happens here throughout the afternoon, we're going to be updating you guys as we go along. If you have any questions whatsoever for Electoral Officer Burke Ratty, make sure you ask the questions here on the stream. If you're here in person, you can ask him in person. If not, you can ask through the stream. Then I'll relate the question to him. He'll get you an answer. We'll get the mic on him. We'll get the camera zoomed on him, and he'll answer directly to you, whatever it is that you may ask. One question that was asked so far is whether or not you can run for council and you can run for chief. The answer is yes. According to our Election Act, you can. So that's one of the questions that was asked by one of the members here. Maybe you have some sort of questions like that yourself. So if you do, just come up with something. You got a couple hours still to come up with a question if you have something. If not, then you can reach Burke Ratty Electoral Officer at elections3854@gmail.com. We got another nomination going on. And then maybe you can't share the stream because it's a private group, but you can definitely like the stream. And if you like the stream, it lets us know that you're enjoying the quality, you're happy about the coverage that you're getting right now. And it lets me know, how I did, basically. So if you guys like the stream, that'll be awesome. If not, I'll understand. Maybe you can like it next time. Maybe I'll step up my game a little bit more and make it a little bit more better quality for you, right? We have some people in the room. Welcome, everyone. Rose Anderson, welcome to the stream. G. Thompson, Red Sky, how you doing? Rose Anderson is asking, are they going to have speeches after when the meeting is over? Well, I will ask that question and we'll get them to answer it for you right away, okay? Any other questions? We'll check it out real quick, see if there's any other questions. Will there be speeches from the candidates? Okay. So I'll ask these questions to Electoral Officer Burke Ratty, and then we're going to get him to answer the questions for you. You got 2 questions. So the first one is Jesus, where is it? Are they going to have candidate speeches after? That's what they want to know. And the other one is if they're going to have candidate speeches here today as well. So they want to know if they're going to have like a candidates forum, and if there's going to be speeches here, like acceptance speeches.
Yeah, so we had a question on the live feed and here about candidate speeches and stuff. Under the process, I don't get involved in speeches. Although when I wrap it up at 6, if candidates want to do something afterwards, fine. But they can also set another date, but I stay out of it, eh? That's why I've encouraged Rod ARRIAGADA here. He does the live feeds. So candidates, if you want to set aside a forum, feel free, but I can't get involved in it, okay? So hopefully that answers the question with the live feed there. You can ask me for a card too. Yeah, so Rod ARRIAGADA here can do one, but he has to do it on separately from what I'm doing. And for those that just got here, we're talking about candidate speeches and stuff, right? Forums. So I can't get involved in that, but this gentleman here is definitely up for hire to work with candidates and get one. Okay, he's not a deputy. He provides the live stream services here when I do my nomination meetings and stuff and ballot counts. So talk to Rod if you want to get a candidates forum. Rod ARRIAGADA, he's online here conducting the live stream right now. Thanks.
All right, so that answered your questions for you pretty much there. They could, if they want to, I guess, do their speeches afterwards, but there's not a lot of members in here right now. As far for the stream, I am not currently set up for it, but I might be able to adjust something there for you. It's just I didn't bring a microphone stand because I wasn't aware that I was going to need it, right? Sometimes there's speeches, acceptance speeches, depending on the Election Act. Sometimes there isn't, right? So I for the most, I don't bring extras, if... I'm good, thanks, man. If anything, I bring extras when I feel like I don't know exactly what I'm going to be expecting, but I thought I knew what I was expecting, and I was wrong this time, so that's on me.
Hi, everybody. We have another nomination in for councillor. Darlene Ivadale Latanders is nominated. Jean S. Latanders is a nominator, and Della Anderson's a seconder. And I had a question. No, the candidates don't have to be here. Once you're nominated, you're nominated. The only thing is, whatever your legal name in the band book is, that's what will go on the ballot if I don't hear from the candidate. So this person's been duly nominated at the meeting. So I encourage nominators to let them know, and if they can't make it here today, and feel free to give me a call. Thanks.
All right, so I was under the impression, and this is from some other jobs that I've done so far, that you have to have the candidate also be here, but you don't have to have the candidate be here. The only thing that affects the candidate being here or not being here is how they change their name, the presentation of the name on the ballots. But you can accept from afar. Cliff Anderson, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. G. Thompson, Odette Sumner, Evan Anderson, how's everybody doing today? Eleanor Maida-Washing, welcome to the stream. Amber Bruce, how you doing? Vanessa Bruce Prince, welcome to the stream. Angie Ross. Sherry Woodhouse. Joey Amy Parisian, welcome to the stream, guys. Cyril Sumner. Rachel Leanne. Is it Rachel or Rochelle? Leanne, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Priscilla Bear. Hope everybody's having a great day so far. It's my first time coming out to the community here, and it's a beautiful community. I'm very impressed with it. And everybody so far has been very welcoming, which I appreciate personally. Sometimes you go to events and it feels like, well, maybe I shouldn't be here. But not here, man. Everybody's making me feel welcome, so that's awesome. St. Clair Barb, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Doreen Thompson, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Jessica Laurel, welcome back. Chelsea Murdoch, welcome to the stream. Will there be speeches from the candidate? Oh yeah, we went through that. So there won't be speeches from the candidates. They could, I guess, if they wanted to, but it's not set up that way right now. And if they decide to have a candidates forum, they can contact me, and then I'll provide a candidates forum, so that way all the candidates will have an opportunity to be able to present their platforms. I set up all the graphics for it and everything like that. We give you the sound setup. We got the stream. We got some lighting. It's a really good professional setup. So if you guys are interested in getting me here for a candidates forum, just let me know. I gave somebody my contact number. If somebody else is here and they want to get my business card, I'll give you my business card as well. I definitely can do that. And if, I don't know, some people ask me about doing candidates debates, and I kind of like to stay away from those because those can be nasty sometimes. But if you want to have a debate, I'm okay with it. Let me know. And if you're just tuning in right now and you haven't seen this yet, just know that this is also going to be on YouTube at some point. I'm likely going to get it done either tonight or tomorrow, so it should be up by tomorrow. Look for us on YouTube, Turtle Nation Holdings. You look for the little turtle logo, you know that you found us, right? And you'll see all sorts of footage there from different communities. There's some candidates forums, there's some ballot counts, there's some voting polls, a little bit of everything really in there. All the kind of work that we do here with Turtle Nation Holdings, and just let me know if you guys are interested, and I'll get you guys that link and all that stuff too. I'll make sure that I post it on the main page that where I'm streaming right now, so that way all the members that are on there can at least go to YouTube, or if not, they can send that YouTube link to some of the elders that may not be social media savvy, right? You can click copy and paste, so you can copy the information, paste it, the link towards an email or a text. You can do it through Facebook on your own page. There's different ways that you can send that link, and as soon as they get that link, they just hit that link, they click in, they're in there. Makes it a little bit easier for those that are not tech savvy. We are open until 6 o'clock today, so make sure you guys come in and get your nominations in on time. I got a little bit over an hour left. What are we at? Let's see what time. 4:18, so you're looking at an hour and 40 minutes left. And Dylan, how you doing? Says hello. G. Thompson says, Miigwech, you're very welcome. Are they going to have speeches after when the meeting is over? Well, we just talked about that a little bit, so I don't think so. None of the candidates are here right now either, I don't think. Maybe they are. I haven't seen anybody here yet, or I haven't seen a candidate come in yet, because from what I understand, they don't have to be here. They just have to have their nominee and seconder here. So far we got 11 on the board for our council, and we got 2 on the board for chief. Well, why not just go up there and check out the board, right? Let's just do that right now, because there's a couple names updated on there. So, the chief board is still the same. You got William Garnett Woodhouse and Curvis Anderson on the board there. And then when we move over to the next board, now we got 11 members on that board. So we'll back this up a little bit. I'll read the names up for you guys in case if you can't see them. The lighting is okay, but it's a little bit dark still, so this might be a little bit blurry for you guys. I can see the letters clearly on my screen right now, so you should be able to see it clear, but maybe their signal is a little bit funny and then it's a little bit blurry. So for that reason, I'll call out the names. John David Sanderson, Clayton Terrence Sinclair, my apologies, Clayton. Clifford M. Clippy Sumner, Zachariah Bruce, Barry Anderson, Grant Cyril Marsden, Teddy Woodhouse, Lana Joyce Reset, Richard Edward Woodhouse, Blair Thompson, and Darlene, I can't read her second name, Ivadette, is that what it is? Darlene Ivadette Latandre. That will be your 11th nomination. I believe we got another nomination coming up right away, so we'll have something else added to the board soon. When you come in the entrance, we're going to spin you right around. Sorry for the dizziness, but when you come in the entrance, you're going to meet this gentleman here, and he's going to get you a sanitation package, which is going to include a pen, some disposable gloves. Normally, I'm not sure if that's the same package you got here today, but normally it'll be a pen or pencil disposable. You get a mask and some rubber gloves, and then some alcohol wipes and hand sanitizer. Normally, that's the way it's done. It might have been a different package here today. I didn't go by there to check it out. But when you come in, that's what you see first. That's your very first entrance, and he'll walk you through it. From there, you're going to walk through here. We'll go like this. You're going to go through the crowd. Well, you're not going to go through the crowd. You're going to walk right in the middle of the crowd. Kind of like that gentleman's doing right now. And then you come up to this table right here. This is where you're going to register. You're going to give them your treaty number and all that stuff, and let them know who you're nominating. And that's the very beginning process of the election, right? The next process after that is coming out to vote. If you have any questions for Electoral Officer Burke Ratty, just let me know. I will ask the questions for you, and I'll get you an answer. He'll answer it on the mic on the stream, so you'll be able to watch and answer and see your answer there. Can you put up the list of current? Can you put the list of current nomination up? Jamie, yes, I think I just did, but I'll do it again for you. That's no problem. Vaughn Woodhouse, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Gloria Behrens, Margie Sanderson, welcome to the stream. Barbara Kadek, welcome to the stream. Yeah, we'll go back. So you want to see both of them? We'll go both of them. We'll leave it there. Could probably zoom in on this one a little bit more without missing all the names. So William Garnett, Woodhouse, Curvis Anderson. That's your two chief nominations so far. We'll try to zoom in and kind of go through this a little bit slower so that way you guys can see some of the names. John David Sanderson, Clayton Terrence Sinclair, Clifford M. Sumner, also known, I think it says Clippy. I have to go up there and check out the name, but I think it says Clippy. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. Zachariah Bruce, Barry Anderson, Cyril Grant Marsden, Ted or Teddy Woodhouse, Lana Joyce Reset, Richard Edward Woodhouse. Go back up to the top, and then we got on the right here, we got Blair Thompson and Darlene Ivedel, I think it is. Ivedel Latondre. Sometimes I have a hard time reading the names, and I try to kind of decipher the writing, but I don't always get it right. So if I got it wrong, my apologies. Got some more nominations going on here, and
Okay, we have another
announcement.
Brian
Let me get
Sanderson's
my
nominated for
name off
counselor.
there.
Alan Anderson's the nominator, and Barry Anderson is the seconder. So that'll go up that'll be number 12. Thank you.
So as you just heard, that's a 12th nomination. It's going to be put up on the board. I think we have another nomination after that, so it might be another candidate for council, or it could be another candidate for chief. We'll see. If you guys are curious about the candidates forums, you can go to YouTube, check out Toronto Nation Holdings, and you'll see like the different communities that have gone and done some candidates forums on. You'll see the different types of candidates forums that they've had so far. Some might be really good quality, and some are going to be a little bit laggy, and that just depends on the Wi-Fi connection that they have at each community, right? But you'll see the difference between them, you know. And the ones that are like in good quality, I'd say like maybe Peter Ballantyne. That was a really good one, good quality. Where else did I go? Pine Creek First Nation. That's another one that was a really good setup for the candidates forum. They actually ended up having a big screen in the room where we were doing the candidates forum, and they set up a Zoom video or whatever for the candidates that weren't able to make it in person, so they were able to do it through Zoom. So if you got somebody that's tech savvy that can set up Zoom on a projection screen, we can do that as well for those members that don't live on reserve, right? Take a second and I'll put up our Toronto Nations commercial up. It's only 15 seconds long, so it's not very long. Check it out. TurtleNationHoldings.com. That's the website if you want to go check out some of the stuff that we do. I'll put up a poster a little bit later and I'll kind of give you a briefing of what we do. We've got quite a bit of members here in the building right now, waiting and watching and just anticipating to see the final list of candidates. The time now is almost 4:30, so you're looking at about an hour and a half left, an hour and 34 minutes left to be exact. So if you're sitting at home right now and you got a little bit extra time, you're thinking, you know what, I'm just going to go there right at the end, 5:59, I'm going to go make my nomination at that time. You can try to get here, but if you get here by 6 o'clock, you're not going to be able to nominate anyone. So I would advise if you have the time right now and you're sitting at home, you might want to come for a walk or a drive down
We
here.
have another nomination for councillor.
Oh, we got another nomination.
Jean Sharon Latanner's been nominated for councillor. Verna Woodhouse is the nominator, and Lindsay L. Sumner is the seconder. So that'll be our 13th candidate for councillor. Thank you.
So we're now sitting at 13 nominations for council and 2 nominations for chief. That was a huge spike on the stream. I'm not sure what happened there, but something spiked that stream pretty good, man. It took it from 3,000 kilobytes to like 0. So you guys would experience a big lag right there. Don't worry about it. It just happened. I'm not sure. It has something to do with the Wi-Fi. I think there's other processes that are running with the Wi-Fi, including the security footage or cameras. So I think that's why it's kind of interfering. Should be okay though. Val Sumner, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Show you guys some of the crowd that's sitting there relaxing right now, watching things. Got set up for almost a full house here. 6 feet apart each chair though. Members who are eagerly waiting to see who the next list of nominations are going to be. Well, we got a little bit of time, and I got a couple of things I can talk about here. We're going to talk a little bit more about Waste Easy Indigenous Solutions because I have one of their pamphlets here, so I can kind of read out a little bit more about what they are and who they are and what they're trying to do. Waste Easy Indigenous Solutions Incorporated has both the experience and capacity to be a valuable sustainability partner to Indigenous communities across Canada. What is Indigenous community sustainability? Indigenous community sustainability means meeting the community's current social, economic, and environmental needs without compromising the ability of future generations to meet theirs. Waste Easy Indigenous Solutions provides value to our partners through the following process. Discovery, through the discussions with Chief and Council, we discover, or Waste Easy discover what the sustainability goals of the community are. Identify, Waste Easy identifies viable solutions and community improvement programs and projects to help the communities achieve their sustainable goals. Financing, Waste Easy develops budgetary requirements for the projects and generates proposals for government, industry, and institutional support, including grant and financial support. Implementation, once the project or program is approved by Chief and Council and all the financing is in place, Waste Easy then implements the approved programs and projects. Long-term partners, Waste Easy continues with the ongoing management and support of previous projects while still supporting the community with new programs, projects, and solutions. If you want to go check them out online, they have a website. It's wasteeasyis.com. I'll give you guys some more about them a little bit later, but I'm going to kind of go through the pamphlet little bit by little throughout the afternoon, and then eventually you guys will have all the information about who these guys are. It's the very first Indigenous-owned waste management company, and they're already starting to make some noise with some communities that are participating in their projects and their programs, and you're going to see some big changes in the future with the work that these guys are doing. It's kind of nice to have an Indigenous-owned company looking after Indigenous communities. There's lots of little projects like that going on. I went out to an annual general meeting or an AGM, and I heard some presentations there, and I guess they're talking about doing some sustainable energy as well, with like setting up their own hydro dam and purifying their own water. And there's a lot of different communities that are trying to improve the living conditions in their communities for everyone, right? So it's good to have companies like Waste Easy, Indigenous Solutions out there trying to do something like this and create some change, positive change for communities, helping them become a little bit more independent, more sustainable, helping them with their energy, and of course, the waste management. Because, like I said earlier, sometimes you go to some communities and you can just see there's a lot of waste out there, and nobody cleans it up. It just sits there, right, and it just piles up. Well, these guys can help you get that all organized, get your community looking nice and clean and fresh, while at the same time providing you some sustainable energy and improving your energy as well. Yeah, I'm still dipping, man. I have no idea what's going on, but my signal is dropping a lot. I'm red barred. I had no idea why. I might have to go check my cabling and make sure that nothing's interfering with it. I'll be right back because I'm running a wire all around. I don't see anybody that's clipping my wires or anything. But I'm gonna go take a little walk. Gonna make sure that nothing's wrong. I'll be right back, and we're gonna update the board again. We're sitting currently at 13, so we're gonna show you the 13th name as well. Kyla Longclaws, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Patty Escape, excuse me, Patty Escape, welcome to the stream. Len Ross, welcome to the stream. Lorette Woodhouse, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are enjoying the day today. It's beautiful weather. We gotta enjoy it before that winter comes, man. I swear to God, night times right now are feeling a little bit more chilly. So I feel like that winter is coming sooner than later. Normally we like to get our winters, sometime at the end of October, mid-November, or even late November. But I feel like this is going to be the year where it comes like mid-October. Hopefully not. But I remember that it was like that a few years ago, right, where we got some snow in the middle of October, and it was quite cold for the kids that were going out there trick-or-treating that year. That's for sure. Hopefully that's not going to be the situation this year, because we definitely don't want a cold winter, right? I'll be right back. I'm going to go check my cords to make sure that there's nothing interfering with my signal, because I see that my signal is dropping a lot, and it could be because other members are using the signal as well, so it's kind of dropping my signal. But I'm going to go check everything out, make sure that nothing's being pinched on my end. And I'll leave Electoral Officer Burke Ratty's mic unmuted, so that way if he has any other updates or announcements, you'll be able to hear it. All right? And, well, how you doing, Brad? I got to answer a message, too. I'm just getting a message here, so bear with me. I'll be back in a few minutes. Going to check the line, make sure that there's no more spikes in the signal, and I'm going to take this message and reply to it. Sandy Boss, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Diane Woodhouse, welcome to the stream. I'll be right back, guys. All right, well, I came back and I looked at my cord. There was a couple of pinches on there, and I seem to have straightened it out, but I still see there's some dipping going on, so I'm not sure what that's from, but I did the best that I could to solve the situation at the moment, and hopefully it's been solved. We're going to go up to the board right now and show you guys a 13th name as well for the candidates list. And right there. So last name is Jean Sharon Latendre. That's your 13th candidate right now. And the time is, well, we're almost at 4:40, so you're looking at about an hour and 20 minutes left in the day for you to be able to come out and do your nomination if you're going to nominate somebody. And as I said earlier, if you guys got any questions you want to ask Electoral Officer Burke Ratty, you can just ask the questions here on the stream, and then we'll relay those questions to him, and he will go on the mic on the stream and answer those for you. Michelle Thompson, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome back, Kyla. And we're going to be back for Election Day as well, so make sure that you guys tune in on the stream for Election Day. Here's your election date, November 1st, 2021. Polling stations are open from 9 a.m. till 8 p.m. And it's going to be held here at Pinaymootang First Nation Conference Center. That's a Monday, just in case. So make sure you're not, going out of town and coming back Tuesday. You're going to miss out on the election. It's on a Monday. Nominations meeting is open until 6 p.m. today, so make sure you guys get in here on time. I'll just put that up there for a reminder just so you guys are aware of the time. Nothing worse than you thinking about doing something and then you get there and you're too late, right? That's the worst feeling ever. So make sure I get some reminders up there for you guys like I am right now. If anybody's just tuning in right now, you can find us on YouTube as well. Turtle Nation Holdings on YouTube. Look for the little turtle logo that's on the bottom left of this banner. And when you find that, you'll know that you found us. You can go on there and be able to find some good coverage from different communities. We have some candidates forums in there. We got some ballot counts. We got a little bit of everything going on in there, so you guys can go check it out. And then the footage from here from today is also going to be uploaded on there, so make sure that you guys go on there. If you didn't have a chance to watch this live right now, you missed it, come back, you can watch it on YouTube. That's no problem. If you want to share it with somebody, you can share it directly to the YouTube link as well, so they don't have to download the Facebook app. They can go just straight into YouTube. A little bit more flexibility for you when it comes to social media. My name is ARRIAGADA. You guys can see that on the right side of the screen. So if you guys want to add me or follow me, you can do that as well. There's always something different that I'm covering. So I don't know, maybe you want to follow that and check out some of the other stuff that I do. Just waiting for people to come in and nominate. It looks like we were a little bit busy for a bit, but I slowed down a little bit now. So I'm just kind of waiting for some more members to come in and do their nominations. I love this hall, by the way. It's a beautiful hall. It's really nice, really well done. They got some soundproof boards around the walls too, which helps with the echoing, which is nice. I've never seen that before. I mean, I've seen these sound panels, but I've never seen a hall be able to use it and put them up like that. It's interesting, and it actually helps a lot. Normally, without those things, would be a lot of echoing right now, including my voice, right? But because of them, not much echo. I'm going to check here to see if there's any more questions. I don't think there's any questions, though, but I'll just make sure. Gloria Barons, welcome to the stream. Kristen Lacey Sumner, welcome to the stream. It doesn't look like I missed any questions, so that's good. Don't want anybody to feel like they're being ignored, right? If they're asking questions, I want to make sure that I address that right away so you can get your answers on time. Yeah, my signal's still spiking, man. I'm not sure what I can do about it. It's strictly because of the Wi-Fi, so I'm not gonna be too concerned, but hopefully it doesn't drop to zero, right? It dropped to zero once already, and it was down to zero for a few seconds, so I almost lost the signal completely. Then it came back on, which was nice. I mean, if I lose the signal completely, then what's gonna happen is I'm just gonna repost or restream, right? I'll just restart the stream and do it all over again, and you're not gonna miss out a lot. You're gonna miss a few minutes, maybe. That's about it. But of course, I'm hoping that nothing like that happens, so we can just continue the stream until 6 o'clock. The time now is 4:45. You're looking at 1 hour and 15 minutes left until the end of nomination meeting. I'm beat today, man. I think I only had a few hours sleep, so I'm a little bit exhausted. You might hear me yawning. I just yawned there. I apologize for that. I wanted to make sure that I came out here, so I just got up and I left and I came here. Anytime that anybody asks me to come out and do some streaming, I make sure that I go out there and I respond like they expect me to, right? So I was up late last night trying to work on some graphics for the stream, making sure that everything looked nice and sharp for you guys. So I hope you guys are enjoying the graphics and you guys are enjoying the quality of the stream, including the sound. Debbie Gould, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Sharon Sumner, welcome to the stream. No updates yet. It looks like everybody that came here is actually outside having a cigarette break. They're all kind of just relaxing and waiting for the nomination meeting to end, which is about an hour and just under 15 minutes now. I wonder if my board is drawing too much. It shouldn't be my board though. This has to be Wi-Fi. I got a brand new system here, so it shouldn't be lagging through my system. It's updated processor, latest graphics card. Shouldn't be an issue on my end. And I just recently streamed too, and I didn't have any signal drop, so it shouldn't be on my end. It really shouldn't be. But I will do my best to address it as much as I can whenever that happens, and hopefully we won't have any issues like a disconnection. You can also message me if you're looking to hire me. I can come out into your community and do whatever it is that you're looking for. I don't just do elections. I do sporting events. I do like I say, you have a treaty days or some sort of contest in your community, and I can do that kind of stuff too. There's a little bit of everything that I can do. I'm very flexible, and if there's something that I may not know, I'm willing to go the extra mile to learn and be able to deliver for you anyway. So if you guys are looking to get something covered by me, let me know, and I'll come out your way and do so. And we'll figure out a price, of course. So just give me a message. You can message me on Facebook, and if not, you can contact me. Well, I guess it's Facebook, really. If you're looking to contact us for election work, then you can do so at turtlenationholdings@gmail.com. Independent, you can just message me directly. Oh yeah, and I had a message. I have to deal with that message. I'll be right back. accidentally dropped my mic, and I was feeling the pain there, man. It's a very expensive microphone. I just dropped it on the ground. It happens, though, you know. I just don't want it to happen too often because then I'll break it and I'll have to go and buy another expensive mic. So the time now is, well, we're looking at 4:51, so you got an hour and 9 minutes left of the day before it's done here for the nomination meeting. If you're at home right now, you have somebody to nominate, this will be the time that you want to make it in. If not, then, you know, you might miss out if you're not here before 6 o'clock. I'm going to talk a little bit more about Waste Easy. Let's see. All right, so we'll put them up real quick so you guys can see their logo and how it's written. So Waste Easy, WE is Waste Easy Indigenous Solutions. If you want to go check out their website, you can go to wasteeasyis.com. So wasteeasyis for indigenousSolutions.com. You can also call Daryl Olson, who's the president of the company, directly at 1-204-513-0083. And, well, let them know if there's any way that they can help you out. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit more about things here. And, well, we'll read the next page. How about that? Let's see. Did we read that part? I think I already did that. Yeah, I did that part. So we're going to go to this side. Our mission is to improve Indigenous communities, landfills, transfer stations, and overall operations. Our solutions provide your community with an opportunity to develop sustainable waste and recycling management. I'm going to take down the logo right now. I'm going to keep talking about them though. Sustainable waste and recycling management solutions that are designed to provide long-term sustainability waste and recycling management solutions. Community-focused, quality products and services, reduce life cycle, reduce operating costs, cleaner communities. Waste and recycling solutions for Indigenous communities. Waste Easy Indigenous Solutions provides support to Indigenous communities to develop sustainable waste management systems through modern infrastructure operations, training, and partnerships. Funding is available for a range of waste management activities such as waste management agreements with communities and service providers, community-type agreements, construction or of transfer stations, construction of engineered landfills in remote and isolated communities, waste reduction, and diversion initiatives such as recycling, composting, and hazardous waste management programs, waste operator training, so they train and mentor everyone as well. So, and that's a really good thing there because now you can become a little bit more independent, right? Once you're being trained, land management and closing of refuse sites, development of waste management plans, and feasible studies. So that's a little bit more about what they do. Let's talk about some key issues. Inadequate government funding for sustainable operations and management, lack of education and awareness of the impacts of unsafe waste disposal, and that's a lot, you know, because I go to some communities, you see there's a lot of waste out there, right? And so they don't really know how to manage it. It's just become a thing where everybody just kind of puts the waste there and it just builds up and it builds up and it builds up, right? So lack of education and awareness of the impacts of unsafe waste disposal. So they help you to kind of be more aware of how to make your community a little bit more cleaner, more efficient, more energy efficient, right? Jurisdiction, provincial programs do not cover remote Indigenous communities. Legislation, no working regulations to ensure proper waste disposal in Indigenous communities. Inadequate monitoring system, no operations at landfill sites. Landfill does not meet required environmental standards. No liner, no cover materials, leachate, I can't say the word, leachate collection system located close to the lake. So they basically help you with all these situations it's a real reality in communities sometimes when you go some of them. And these guys basically just want to go out to your community and try to help you out and kind of help you manage some of your waste, help you get some renewable projects and some energy saving projects going in your community, try to help your community become a little bit more sustainable. And like I said earlier, they're willing to train your people, they're willing to mentor them, and they're willing to guide them through, so it'll be a little bit of an easier process. You can become a little bit more independent that way. And, well, your community definitely will benefit from it anyways. You can go check them out if you want, wasteeasyis.com. And we're now looking at almost, well, it's almost 5, so we're looking at about an hour left in the day. Make sure you guys come down to get your nominations in. TurtleNationHoldings.com. Our mission and services, we ensure our clients that we provide a professional level of service for your projects, project development, waste management services, First Nation electoral and referendum services, administrative and management services, assistance in the administration of capital projects or expenditures. So these are some of the angles or areas that they cover that they can help you with. Turtle Nation Holdings. If you want to check them out, go to TurtleNationHoldings.com. We got another member coming in. Maybe that's going to be a nomination. Possibly. And I got to get back to my phone because I had a message and I got to read it. So it looks like there's going to be another nomination going on the board. It might be a chief nomination or it could be a council one. So for our council nominations, we're looking at 13. Chief nominations, we're looking at 2. Oh yeah, so there's a nomination, no seconder here, so they're gonna have to call a seconder to come in, and that seconder is only gonna have an hour to get here. No, I guess it wasn't. Well, maybe it was a nomination. We gotta get a seconder in here, and then it'll become an official nomination at that point. And we got somebody else walking in here. It looks like there's gonna be a nomination again. I could be wrong, but the first one was a nomination. You just need to find a seconder. This should be a nomination. It could just be a simple question. And if you guys want to follow me or add me on Facebook, you can do so. Here's my name right now. I'll put it back on the board. Rod Arriagada. RODRI, or sorry, ARRIAGADA. Arriagada. It's pronounced like area, Arriagada. I do stream all sorts of stuff too. Not originally, my work is billiards, right? So I do a lot of streaming in billiards. I've been doing elections for over a year, almost 2 years now. So I do elections as well. I do cover some work with some artists as well, some musicians. I can't say the word right now, who are looking to make some videos and stuff to kind of promote their music, right? So there's a lot of different ways that I can be used for when it comes to my streaming. I have a lot of equipment. I got different cameras. I have a lot of mics. I got some wireless mics. I got some wired mics. I got some cardioids, some dynamic mics. I got a little bit of everything when it comes to mics. And of course, I got a really updated system here, top of the line. So if there's some way I can help anybody, just let me know. I'll do my best to help you guys out. And I think I might have to go make a phone call. Somebody just messaged me, so I gotta go for a walk to make a private phone call away from the cameras because it's private. Just give me a few minutes. I'm gonna go take this call. I shouldn't be very long, but I just want to call and straighten something out real quick. It's kind of business related, so. If you guys are looking for some pamphlets on waste easy management, waste easy and digital solutions, you guys can come here and check it out. If you're in the community, I have some pamphlets here. I got some cards for you guys too. So just come by, see me, say, hey man, I'm looking for this, and I'll tell me you're looking for the pamphlet, and I'll get you the pamphlet, and you can get a little bit more details. I'm gonna go over I think there's about 2 more pages left on the pamphlet, so I'm gonna kind of go over that and and explain a little bit more about what they are and what they're trying to do. I think the more that you understand about what they're trying to do and how they work, the better it'll be for you to be able to understand their business and their model altogether, right? They're just trying to help people out. And it's a first indigenous-owned waste management company, so that's a beautiful thing too. The indigenous people empower indigenous people. There's nothing better than that. I'll be right back.
right, we have another nomination in for councillor. Nadine Marie Anderson. Now there's two Nadine Marie Andersons on the list, but to be specific, this Nadine Marie Anderson is band number 1859, born May 25th, 84. So just to be certain which one we're talking about, that is the one that was nominated. Sandra Sumner's the nominator and Emma Paul's the seconder. Thank you.
Well, you don't have to accept. You're already nominated. Well, which name? Yeah, Lance, you nominated. The process is you've already nominated. If you don't want to run, you have to actually withdraw. If you want to pick, so you are going to go on the ballot. But let me show you what number is Lance.
getting involved in a clothing thing. There's two companies that I know that are like the biggest ones in North America right now in the States. And I know them both, but I work with one company, that's my streaming stuff. The other company is like a friend of mine who has a lot of pro players from around the world, but they're enemies. So like I kind of work with both of them, right? And I got a guy that's an Aboriginal artist who does like art, who does clothing, he wants to kind of incorporate his clothing designs into sportswear for pool players. So I said, you know what, I'll talk to these guys about connect and looking up to, right? I mean, all I'm asking for return is just remember me, right? So one day when I call you, say, hey man, I need a sponsor for return, or hey man, I need some help, whatever, right? I got you, right? Kind of scratch each other's back. You got to network, right? The more you network, the better it is. All right, I have to take that phone call, guys. Sorry, but I'm back. And let's see what we got. We got another name on the board, so we're going to go around to that board right now. And we'll go to the first board so we can show you guys that. So you can see that there's no changes in the first board. So far, we got 2 nominations for chief. There's still the same ones: William Garnett, Woodhouse, and Curvis Anderson. Those are the 2 nominations. We got somebody coming in right now that might be nominating somebody. I'm not sure. We're going to find out, what they're doing. But I'm pretty sure they're going to be nominating somebody. We're going to go into the next section here and show you, the next names, the council candidates that are being nominated today. And we got John David Sanderson, Clayton Terrence Sinclair, Clifford M. Sumner, Zachariah Bruce, Barry Anderson, Grant Cyril Marsden, Teddy Woodhouse, Lana Joyce Reset, Richard Edward Woodhouse, Blair Thompson, Darlene, I had to go up there and say it, Darlene Latandre. I want to go see her middle name. I want to say it's Ivanette. Brian Sanderson, Jean Sharon Latandre, and I can't make out the last name. I see it's Anderson. Get a little bit closer. Nadine Marie Anderson. That's the last name. And of course, we got somebody coming in right now that might be, nominating somebody. So there might be some more names being added to one of the 2 sides. And the time now is 5:20. So you're looking at about 40 minutes left in the day for you to be able to come out and do your nomination if you're going to nominate somebody. And don't forget, we'll do the big poster here. So here's. And every vote counts, right? Are there advance polls for this or no? No. Okay. Mail-in ballots? Okay, so there's no advance poll. They're just mail-in ballots and in person on election day. That's the same copy you gave me. I read it.
You got this?
Yeah, you gave me one of those. Yeah. 6 nomination or 6 council and 1 chief. Right. Yeah. So there's 6 positions for council available for this term and 1 position for chief. And we're currently looking at 2 nominations for chief and 14 nominations for council, without the updated one that's coming up right away. And don't forget to check out YouTube, okay? If you guys want to go check out our YouTube channel, Turtle Nation Holdings, you can go on there. That's where you're going to find the footage from today. If you're not on Facebook, and somebody else kind of gave you the link, you found it through them because I advertised it here. Go on YouTube and check it out, Turtle Nation Holdings. When you find us there, you'll see the little turtle logo. You know that you found it. And you'll see all sorts of footage from different communities. We have some ballot counts. We got some voting polls on there. We got some nomination meetings, some candidates forums. We got, I think there was a referendum vote on there as well. I might not have uploaded it, but we did have a referendum vote. We do that kind of stuff as well. Let me know if there's anything we can do for you guys. We'll do our best to kind of help you guys out. But make sure you guys go check out YouTube and look for the Troll Nation Holdings channel. You can subscribe to the channel if you want, and then when you do, every single time that we go live from any community, you're going to get notified, and you'll be able to tune in and watch it, right? We got another announcement, and I got to fix this up here.
Okay, we have another update here for councillor. We have Vern Anderson's been nominated for councillor. Crystal Gale Anderson is the nominator. David Robert Woodhouse Jr. is the seconder. So that'll go up as your 15th potential candidate for councillor. Thank you.
Not sure if you guys heard that, but there's a 15th name being added to the council nominees. And we're going to get you guys updated once he puts a name up there. Only about 37 minutes left of the day for nominations, so we're kind of running out of time. I don't expect a whole lot more names going up there, but there might be some more names going up there. You never know. There might be some people making their way here right now, right? Well, I've done the 3 pages so far, or the 3 sides of the pamphlet for Waste Easy Indigenous Solutions. So I'm going to do the last page now. We're going to talk a little bit more about them, and then we're going to go right back into the stream here and see what the update is. So Waste Easy Indigenous Solutions is the very first Indigenous-owned waste management company here in Canada. They're looking to work with different communities across Canada, First Nations communities, to be able to help them provide some sustainability in their communities, to help them find some renewable energy solutions and some programs that may be able to help them to become more efficient with waste and recycling as well. They provide mentoring and training for those that are interested in participating in the program, and they have all sorts of access to different ways that they can get grants and funding for you, so that way it will make it a lot easier for your community to be able to set up through them. So we're going to go on the last page of their pamphlet. It says Professional Turnkey Renewable Energy Development. Waste Easy Indigenous Solutions Incorporated provides our Indigenous community sustainability partners with comprehensive turnkey renewable energy solutions. Our team of energy advisors, engineers, and project managers will guide your approved project to successful completion and ongoing operations.
I have a question regarding speeches. I'll be gone at 6. Because I can't be a part of speeches, but candidates, if that's what they want to do, fine. Talk to Rod though, because he's only booked, I think, for 6, but we'll see. Otherwise, what I suggest for the candidates is book Rod ARRIAGADA here to do a special sort of candidates forum if they want. But I don't have anything to do with that, so I know there's been a few people asking on speeches. I'll close at 6 and then I have to leave. If it's traditional for speeches to occur afterwards, that's fine, but I can't be a part of it. But if the candidates want to have a special day set aside, I suggest talk to Rod ARRIAGADA here, and then they'll just have to work it out with him for cost, because Rod's a separate contractor and provides the live streaming services for me. So that's really all I can do. I know under this process, though, I can't be involved in the speeches at all. So I know I had a couple questions on that. I just want to be clear on it, okay? I think Rod's mentioning that on the last.
Yeah, no, I have mentioned it a couple times. Yep. All right. So yeah, he's just letting you guys know that if you want to have some candidate speeches, you could always hire my services to come out. I can give you guys a candidates forum. We'll make sure that everything is set up in a professional manner for you guys. I got all sorts of equipment to be able to give you a good presentation for your candidates forum. Just let me know if I can help you guys out. You can contact me on Facebook, Rod ARRIAGADA. You can message me on there. You can follow me, add me as well, and maybe contact me a little bit later. My phone number, well, I'll give you my email. You can go rod_ARRIAGADA_204@yahoo.com. I am here in the building right now, so if somebody here is interested in that, you can come see me. I'll give you my business card. You'll have all that information there, and then you can give me a shout and let me know how it is that you want to work things out and what date you want me to come by. But I do need to know somewhat ahead of time, because I do have a lot of other events that I do with my other careers and my other jobs, and also have some other elections coming up in the next couple of months. So I want to make sure that if you're going to get me to come out, that it's a date that works for you and that works for me, so that way I can't, I won't turn you away and say, sorry, I can't make it, right? I want to make sure that I can work with you if you're looking to use my services. And so we're going to go up to that board like I was talking about Waste Easy. So we're going to go back to Waste Easy again. So I was saying Waste Easy Indigenous Solutions Incorporated provides our Indigenous community sustainability partners with comprehensive turnkey renewable energy solutions. Our team of energy advisors, engineers, and project managers will guide your approved project to successful completion and ongoing operations. They will help you with economic development, community jobs, training and mentoring, and energy independence, levelized money per kilowatt. So they want to make sure that you're not spending too much money on your hydro, right? They're going to try to help your community save some money there. Environmental sustainability and community pride. Renewable energy partner, Waste Easy listens. The most important part of our process is consultation. Waste Easy listens to our community sustainability partners and provide honest feedback to ensure our partners have specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely goals. Waste Easy, or we, make it economical through our industry partners and based on hundreds of project and industry experience. We provide our community sustainability partners with the most cost-effective solutions, maximizing the project value. Waste Easy provides smart technology solutions with data-driven market platform that matches project needs and partners for the most cost and schedule-efficient results. Waste Easy believes in transparency. Transparent contracting facilitates a secure win-win collaboration and ensures profitable outcome for all stakeholders. Waste Easy delivers custom solutions. Waste Easy Indigenous Solutions delivers integrated and optimized custom solutions to site-specific energy needs. So whatever it is that you're looking for specifically, they can mold everything to kind of help you that way. I'm going to go up on this big screen here and show you guys the next name that was added on there as well. You guys can see it. The name is Vern Anderson. That's the 15th nomination for council today. Waste Easy trains and mentors local community members. Waste Easy is committed to the hiring, training, and employment of community members whenever possible. This commitment provides economic development opportunities for our Indigenous community partners to create part-time and full-time and also seasonal employment for its people. Waste Easy ensures long-term operations and maintenance. When developing renewable energy programs and projects, Waste Easy includes a plan for the long-term sustainability of the project. These long-term strategies ensure the longest life cycle of the systems developed and ensure money is set aside for ongoing operations, maintenance, updating, and replacement of installed systems. So if you guys want to go check them out, their website is www.wasteeasys or wasteeasyiz.com. And they're located in Winnipeg, Manitoba. They're the first Indigenous-owned waste management company, and they're looking to work with Indigenous communities to try to be able to help everyone out and create a better future for all communities. So if you're interested in that, it's something that you might want to, bring to your community, check them out, wasteeasys.com or wasteeasyiz.com. So we're looking at 15. There's another group of people here that are doing a nomination right now, and it looks like we might have some more people on the board. And so far, we only had 2 nominations for chief, so it looks like maybe this might be another nomination for council. Sometimes when I go to communities, you'll see like a big list of people running for chief, but for the most part, it's usually just a couple, maybe 3 at the most that are running for chief. Although one time I went to an event and there was 6 candidates running for chief, and that was a little bit bigger, right? It was a bigger community. I'm not sure how big your community is, but I'm just saying they were a bigger community. Not comparing it to you guys. It looks like your community is pretty big. It's a beautiful community too. Just driving in here, it just looked very beautiful. The whole atmosphere of the community is just very welcoming, and the people have been welcoming too. Even we stopped by the gas station there and we're asking, hey man, where's the conference center? And they were just so nice to give us precise directions and, guide us through the town, to the community. Yeah, and we still got some more people coming in right now. So it looks like there's going to be a couple more nominations at least. The time is now 5:32, so you're looking at only 28 minutes left in the day. If you're at home and you want to nominate somebody, this is the time that you want to support them, then make sure you come out right now, because if not, you're going to get here too late. After 6 o'clock, you will not be able to nominate everyone. As far as the voting goes and the polling stations go, we're going to do that right now. We'll put it up here for you guys. Where is it? There we go. So your election day is November 1st, 2021. The polling stations will be open from 9 o'clock in the morning until 8 o'clock at night. Then at 8 o'clock, we're going to stop the stream. Well, probably around 7 o'clock, we're going to stop the stream, reset it. And then 8 o'clock, we're going to come back just before the end, the voting polls. And then we're going to roll straight into the ballot counts. So we're going to be covering the ballot counts all the way through until everything is done. And we'll keep you guys informed and updated. So for those of you that are watching the stream today and you're thinking, you know, like, oh man, I wish we would have told so-and-so about this stream. Now they're going to have to wait till after to watch it or whatever. You have a little bit of time. You have until November 1st right now to kind of let everybody know and be aware that on this group page, you're going to be able to watch the elections live. And so that way, when it comes to elections, then none of the members from your community are going to miss out on what's going on with the election, the ballot counts, and all that stuff too, right? Make sure you guys pass the word around. I might even make a post or something like that for you guys' page to kind of remind everyone and let them know that, hey, tune into the group so that way you can watch the stream for the elections. We'll do something like that maybe. We'll see. Oops, that's the wrong one. I want to do this. So the nomination meeting is open until 6 o'clock today. There's not much time left. I've said it again. I keep saying it again because sometimes, every now and then, you got somebody that shows up right after 6 and they're like, hey, well, you know, I came here, and they get really upset and worked up. And just know that, you know, we can't do anything after 6 o'clock. And that my job is to be able to communicate and relate this to you guys so that way you guys are making sure that you come in here on time. And I hope I've done the best that I could to let you guys know and be aware of the time and how much time has gone by throughout the day, right? Right now, you're looking at 26 minutes left of the day, which isn't very long, really. We were here for 3 hours, and so really, like, I felt like I just got here, and it's already been almost 3 hours, so it's not much time there. 20 minutes, you know, the drive, if you got a 10-minute drive here, that's basically 10, 20 minutes right there, right? There and back, 20 minutes. I think we got another nomination. I'll just wait till they update it. I think we got a couple more nominations, actually. We got 2 people kind of in line right now, and I think we got some more people coming in. If you happen to have any questions for Electoral Officer Burke Ratty, let me know. Just ask the question. I will relate that question to him, and then we'll get him on the stream. And with the microphone, he'll answer the questions for you.
We have another nomination for Councillor Andrew Anderson, band number 328. Alan Anderson, band number 357, has nominated him. Please turn the phones down. Seconder is Aaron Lisa Murdoch as the seconder.
So they're just making another announcement right now.
Please turn the phones off. Thank you.
And he's asking them to turn the phones off because they're ringing loud. So they got another candidate on the board. They're going to put it up right away, and then we're going to go to that board and update you guys as well. There's another group of people here that are, I think, nominating somebody. So when they do that, we're going to get another name on the board. So maybe I'll just wait for that name to go up there as well, and then we'll update it then. I still see some more community members coming in right now. So, you know, there might be some more nominations going on still. Make sure you guys spread that awareness as far as, you know, us coming back here and streaming the elections live. And I'm back in the room joining you guys right now. I have put the information there for Electoral Officer Burke Ratty. It's all right there. It's pinned. So if you guys want to get a hold of him by phone, text message, the phone number is 204-228-4786. And if you want to reach him via email, maybe you got some specific questions that you know you need answered, you want to get it via email, you can reach him at elections3854@gmail.com. That's how you get a hold of your electoral officer. So as far as the voting goes and election day goes, you either got to come in person to vote, or you can do a mail-in ballot. So if you requested a mail-in ballot, then you probably got it already. And if you haven't, then and you want one, you might want to do that ASAP. It does take a little bit of time to get it out, right? So don't wait till the last week and then be like, oh, I didn't get my mail-in ballot, right? You got to make sure that you contact your electoral officer ahead of time and get that in your hands. So it definitely looks like we got another nomination. I'm just waiting. And we got some people. You can see that lady right there taking some pictures. I think all the names, the final list will be posted as well, but I believe it takes a couple of days before they can do it because there might be some people that might withdraw. And so they wait until everything is official. Another thing is I don't know, but that's the main thing really, is that some people might withdraw. And so then the nominations will change, right? Removing some people from the list. So they basically have a couple of days to figure that out, and then that gives the members an opportunity to be able to call and or message and say, hey, yeah, I'll accept or whatever, or you know what I mean. Make sure you guys get in here and do your nomination if you can. You're running out of time. 20 minutes left. Open till 6. You guys can see it on the banner. I'll take that banner off now. You guys are watching the 2021 Pinaymootang First Nation Chief and Council nominations, brought to you guys by Turtle Nation Holdings. Might as well play their ad. I'm going to do their ad. It's 15 seconds, not very long, so I'll be right back. And that's their commercial, nice and quick. But yeah, they do a lot of governance work and stuff like that too. So if you're looking, for some election work, call them, let them know. I'm an independent contractor, but I work with Turtle Nation. So if you call Turtle Nation Holdings and you hire them, then I'll be the guy that comes out for the stream. Oh, we got another announcement coming up, I think, maybe. No, not quite. I thought it was another one. And I'm waiting for that name to go up. The last name that went up was Vern Anderson. And it looks like the last name put up there was Andrew Anderson. But we got one more person being nominated right now, so we're going to get that board updated, and then we're going to come across that board with a stream, and we'll show you guys a little close-up of the names so you guys can confirm the list of nominees. I hope you guys enjoyed the coverage today. The best way you guys can let me know if you like the coverage is by liking and sharing the stream. You may not be able to share the stream because it's in a private group, but if you share it, it will show on your account, and then the people that are in that group will be notified that you shared something that happened on that stream, and then or on that group, and then they're going to be aware that the stream is going on, right? So make sure that you guys share the stream if you can, and if not, then at least let me know if you liked it by a like. If you didn't like it, you can maybe just leave me a comment, say, hey, there's something else I can do better or whatever. And I'll do my best to adjust and make things better for you guys as they come along. We will be back here for Election Day, and I'm going to suggest, or I'm going to give my card and suggest or propose the idea of a candidates forum. We'll see if they're wanting to have a candidates forum or not. We are hired until 6 o'clock today, so as soon as 6 o'clock ends or it comes around the corner, we're going to be taking my equipment down, and we're going to have to be heading back to Winnipeg. So if there's anything going on after 6, I won't be able to stick around myself either. Maybe, I don't know. I like to do the candidates forum properly with presentation and graphics and everything like that too. So I don't think I would like to do a speeches candidates forum like this right now. I would like to have something more presentable for the community members to be able to watch and enjoy. And I mean, candidates forums are very powerful, right? Because you get a lot of platform speeches, and you get to hear the visions and goals of the members and what they want to do with the community, how they decide to go forward with the community, right? And it just gives you an insight on how their minds are and what they think and their goals and aspirations and expectations, right? And that can help you decide on who you're going to vote for in the end. So I think the candidates forum is probably one of the best things for our community. You can try to do it individually on Facebook too. I've seen some communities do that where they have people just presenting their platform on Facebook, so they just record themselves on Facebook, live stream it or whatever, and then they make their speech, and that's that. Well, that works too because you'll get some people to watch it, but you get more of a broad spectrum if you do it through your community page, right? So now you got everybody that's a member from your page. They're all watching what's going on. They'll be able to see everything. And the other thing about the candidates forum is we allow some time for questions as well. So every member that comes up to present the platform, they'll have an opportunity to get some questions asked by the members that are tuning in to watch the stream. And then same thing for the chief candidates. We're going to give them a little bit extra time for the speech. They're going to get like 20 minutes to be able to present their speech, their platform, and then we're going to ask them questions as well. So you have a chance to be able to ask your future chiefs some questions that are really important to your community, and I think that's really good, right? And then when you get to see the nomination or the nominees answer these questions on the spot, cold questions with cold answers, you really get to see where they're at, where they're mentally at for the future, and that might be able to help you decide who it is you're going to vote for come November 1st. They haven't updated the board yet again, so right now we're still sitting at 16. The last time I showed you the board, we're at 15, so we got one more name. I just gave you guys that name. That's Andrew Anderson. That's the 16th name that's up there. And I believe there's going to be one or two more names added up, but I'm just waiting to find out. Once they update it on the board, I'll make sure that I take it across to the board and show you guys. Right now we're looking at 3:44, so you're only looking at 16 minutes left, 5:44, so you're looking at 15 minutes left of the day. Well, basically 16. But 16 minutes left to come in and do your nomination. If you're on your way here, you're doing good. If you're not and you're thinking about it, you might be too late. Unless you're down the street, right? If you just walk here or whatever, you're a minute away, then you're good still. I do have some business cards here for Waste Easy if you guys are looking to communicate with them and contact them about trying to get some solutions for your community. Waste management solutions.
Hi.
Oh,
Okay.
we got
so we
another
have three more
comment here, so I'm going
nominations
to get
in for
my
counselor.
self off this
I'll
right
just
now.
go through them all.
He's going to make another
Reginald
nomination
David
announcement.
Linsky's been nominated. Devin Joseph Linsky's a nominator, and Laura Ann Marsden is the seconder. Another one is Selena May Linsky was nominated for counselor. Devin Joseph Linsky's a nominator, and Laura Ann Marsden's a seconder. A third, Harold Raymond Marsden's been nominated. Devin Joseph Linsky's a nominator, and Laura Ann Marsden's a seconder. We may have an update. I called Andrew Anderson. It sounds like he might withdraw. He's coming to the hall. So if he does, I'll announce that, okay, before we close. Thank you, Miguel.
We also have somebody by the name of Rose Marsden, and he's a seconder by 6. If they shouldn't get it, then that won't stand. That's the only pending ones we have, okay? Thanks.
Well, he ended up muting my mic, the second mic that I had there for him, so he didn't quite get that. But I believe he said that they're waiting for a seconder. I'll find out. I'll try to find out who it is. He also mentioned that there was 2 more nominations, so he's putting the nominations on the board. I believe they're both for council candidates. And once he does that, he puts the next 2 names on the board. I'm going to go up there and show you guys, because the last time, like I said earlier, that I showed you the names, we're at 15. Now we're looking at 18. There's been 3 names added, and one of those 3 names was Andrew Anderson, which he was just saying, Electoral Officer Burke Riley was saying that there's a chance that he might be withdrawing. He's on his way here, and he might be withdrawing. So if he does, then his name will be removed from the list. You have the right to refuse. If somebody nominates you, it's okay. But for the most part, most people, accept their nominations, right? It's like an honor to be nominated, because that means that people believe that you can be a leader of the community, and that's a great compliment. Got a couple more people walking in. I'm not sure if it's a nomination or not. They're walking in a little bit casual, so they're not in a rush. I don't think they're here to nominate anyone. Oh, we got 19 names on the board. I'm sorry, I thought 18, but we got 19. So I'm going to kind of move in on this right away and show you guys. Just going to wait for him to clear the path there. And so we'll look at the chief board again. Still the same 2 names on there. William Garnett Woodhouse and Curvis Anderson are your nominations so far for chief. They'll be running for chief come this election. Here's a list of candidates for council or nominations for council. I'll read them out to you guys because it's a little bit dark in that area, so you may not be able to read it. It might look a little bit blurry to you. I mean, I'm looking at my phone right now, and I feel like I can read it, but it doesn't. I don't know. It could be a little bit better. What? Whatever they want to do, man. But I mean, I only slept 2 hours, right? So I don't want to stick around. I'm beat. I put everything I could to be here, man. I mean, and another thing too is like if they do it, I personally prefer to have something presentable, right? Instead of just, I prefer to have something presentable than just try to like wing it, right? Yeah. Yeah, well. Yeah. All right, so we're going to go through the list of names right now. John David Sanderson, Clayton Terrence Sinclair, Clifford Sumner, Zachariah Bruce, Barry Anderson, Grant Cyril Marsden, Ted Woodhouse, Lana Joyce Reset, Richard Edward Woodhouse, and we got another announcement. I'll stop. I got to stop right now because he's going to come on, but he's got my mic muted, so I'm going to go change that.
Okay, we got 12 minutes and we will be closing the meeting.
Oh, never mind.
We have 19 potential candidates.
He's just letting people know that there's that. Well, we'll take it off. He's just letting people know that they have 19 candidates on the board right now, and he's kind of updating the crowd that's in here about what's going on so far. We have another group coming in, so maybe there's some more nominations going on. There's a few people coming in here right now. And so we're going to continue with the names. The last name that I read out was Richard Edward Woodhouse. Then we got Blair Thompson sitting in number 10 spot. Darlene. Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to go with just Darlene. Darlene Latendre. Brian Sanderson. Jean Sharon Latendre. Nadine Marie Anderson. Vern Anderson. Andrew Anderson. Reginald Linsky. Selena May Linsky. Harold Raymond Marsden. So those are all the names that are on the board right now for the council list, and one of them might come off. So you got 19, but there's a chance it might be only 18 if Andrew Anderson ends up withdrawing. We're going to find out about that soon. He's on his way here, so we'll figure that out right away. And then if that changes, we're going to update it for you guys too. So make sure we keep you guys updated with this.
Email election3854@hotmail.com, okay? Either one, call, verbally give me the information over the phone, text, or even an email is good. Any questions? I know there was one about how am I counting the ballots. I'll be personally counting every ballot manually. We'll have I think you've done it out here in the past, flip chart paper with all the candidates' names. I'll be counting, I'll count the ballots, one at a time. The ballot count will be live streamed. That's why we have Rod here tonight, and he's going to be here throughout the election day, and he'll be here to live stream the ballot count. Now, it works really well. Less members need to come out because you can just watch it at home. I think the stream's going all right, Rod? We got good connection, yeah. So we're going to do the same thing on election day all day, and of course the ballot count. Okay. Any questions before we close the meeting? We got about 10 minutes left. 9 minutes to be exact. Okay, well, like I said, we'll make it official at 9 minutes, and this is what the potential list will be. Candidates have 5 days if they want to withdraw, they can. Sometimes there's a bit of confusion with the process. Once you're nominated, you're going on the ballot. The only way to get off is if you actually withdraw with the withdrawal form that I have, and I need that within 5 days. All right. So there's a little bit of an update on that. Otherwise, that's it. We'll be closing shortly. Thank you.
Did you mention that you're going to post the names up on the page or official?
Well, okay, yeah, there was a question about the names. Well, they won't come out until 7 days from now because 5 days is a cutoff. 6 days is when the ballots get prepared, and 7 days from the meeting is when the mail-out starts. So after the 7 days from today, I'll release to the band office. I'll email it in. List the candidates. That way everybody on reserve can see, well, who's actually running. And we'll post it as well. And, thanks, Rod. Okay, so just a reminder, if you have any family or friends that want to vote by mail-in, they need to get a hold of me. They call me directly, okay? Oh, looks like we do have speeches. I think there's a little bit of equipment coming. Okay, great, yeah. So we'll pull our gear out once we're ready at 6, okay? Everybody, and maybe there will be some kind of speeches tonight. That's great. All right, so give us a few minutes and we'll announce what the potential list is shortly. Thanks.
All right, so I think they're gonna do some candidate speeches here afterwards, and it won't be on the stream with me because I'm only here till 6, so I'll be getting off the stream. For the members that are here, they're gonna be able to watch those speeches in person. For those that are not here, you're gonna have to come here soon if you want to watch the speeches. Not sure exactly what's going on, but I see that they're coming in here to do some speeches, so. So in that case, it looks like I may not come back for a candidates forum here. I may just come back here for election day only. Either way, I'd like to wish all the candidates, chief candidates and the councillor candidates a lot of luck in this running, and hopefully that, you know, you guys can make a real difference for your community and try to improve things for everyone around you to make better life for everyone, right? All the luck to everyone. May the best people who can lead their community the best way win in the end. I am here though still, and I'm gonna tear down my equipment in a few more minutes. And when I do, then at that point I'm gonna leave. So if you guys want my cards by any chance for something in the future, let me know. If you're looking at Waste Easy Indigenous Solutions, you want to get a business card so you can maybe speak to them about that. Let me know. I got some cards here as well. And I got some pamphlets here as well. So if you want to take one of the pamphlets, you can. Only a few more minutes left. We're looking at 6 minutes left, and then the nomination meeting is closed for the day. I want to take a second to say thank you to everyone that took the time to like and share the stream. I know that it was hard to share the stream because it's a private group, but some of you guys might have still. Either way, thank you for liking the stream if you guys did. And if not, you can always like it maybe next time. A quick reminder that your election day is November 1st, 2021. The polling stations will be open from 9 a.m. till 8 p.m. Pinaymootang First Nation Conference Center. That's where you're going to be coming for the election day to cast your votes. Polling stations will be on all day, and then as soon as it's done at 8 o'clock, at that point we're gonna come back with a stream, or not at 8, just before 8. We're gonna come back with a fresh stream. It's gonna show you guys the last of the voting polls before everything gets done, and then we're gonna go straight into the ballot count, so you guys will be able to watch the ballot counts as well. And then when the results are up, you're gonna be able to see the results at the very end as well. Everything will be provided to you guys through live stream on Facebook, and the reason why is just kind of more or less to help prevent a lot of members coming into the hall and filling it up. And it's COVID-19 protocol, so we're trying to make sure that there's social distancing and all that kind of stuff. So that's the reason why we're doing the stream. So make sure you guys pass the word around about this being on the stream at some point for November 1st, and then maybe some of the members will be able to tune in that day and watch the streams live, right? I got another announcement, so I gotta mute my mic. Give me a second here.
I wish all the best to all the candidates.
Oh, you can't hear him anyway.
Contacts, just as a reminder for the election, if you want to mail in voting cards, just give me a call. Again, my cell number is 1-204-228-4786. Or the email I use for this election is election3854@gmail.com. You can text, a voter can text me, can email me, or just call me verbally, and I'll log in the request. Thank you. We'll shut down shortly if you wish.
All right, so you guys, like that announcement was more or less for the people that were here, and he had his mic muted, like the one that I provided for him, so you guys weren't able to hear it. Basically, just saying the nominations, the nomination meeting is done. We're going to be providing a live stream for the first, and I think that was pretty much the gist of what he was trying to say. And I don't know if, no, it looks like Andrew Anderson's name is still on there, so I'm not sure if he's withdrawing or not, but he hasn't done so yet. They are setting up right now. You can see that gentleman on the side there. He's setting up their equipment for their platform speeches. And well, the time is almost now 6 o'clock, so I'm going to be calling it a day right away. I got to wrap up my equipment and try to get out of here before they get started with their speeches. Let me know if you guys are interested in my services somehow, and then I'll be able to come out and help you guys out. Not necessarily for just for elections, for anything else. Anything you can think of where there's a way to be able to communicate with all the members, that all the members can enjoy that the moment, whatever the event may be. Maybe it could be a powwow or it could be treaty days, anything like that. Think of it. You can message me and I'll come out and I'll stream for you guys. We'll figure out something that works for you and works for me, right? No big deal. This hall is filling up kind of decent right now, so it looks like everybody was sort of more or less waiting for the nominations so they can hear the speeches. But there's only about, I don't know, like 30 members in here right now. Let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 38. There's 38 members in here right now that are going to be watching the speeches. And we're going to get going. I'm just waiting to find out if there's any more updates. I don't want to stop the stream until he says, okay, we're done. But I think we're done because now it's almost 6 o'clock. We'll go over here real quick since we're doing this. And if you guys want to follow us on YouTube, this is our YouTube channel, Turtle Nation Holdings. That's the channel where you want to go check it out. We're going to have this footage on there as well. So if you guys want to go check it out later, tomorrow, you'll be able to find it there. I'll make sure that I end up announcing, or not announcing, but I'll make sure that I post it on your page that that we have it on there for you guys to be able to go back and check it out. And I'm going to...
We just had a last minute withdrawal.
We got another announcement, but I think his mic is muted, so...
Anderson met me outside and he signed a withdrawal form. He does not want to run for council. Okay?
So
I met Andrew outside. He filled out the required paperwork, so he won't be on the ballot. He's withdrawn from the process, okay? Just to let you know. Otherwise, we're going to pack up, everybody. I'm sorry I can't be part of the speeches, but as electoral officer, just not allowed to do that. We'll pack things up, and I guess whoever's hosting the speeches, have a good evening. And,
he's just addressing everyone in here right now.
once again, November the 1st, here at the Bad Health.
He's concluding the meeting, letting everybody know that it's done now. There's one person, one candidate that withdrew, which is Andrew Anderson. He withdrew from the running. He doesn't want to run for council, so he withdrew his name. Other than that, the names are all the same. I'm going to take it up to the front there and show you guys real quick before we leave. So we got the 2 nominations for chief are still there. We got William Garnett, Woodhouse, Curvis Anderson. Then we got 18 nominations because we had 19, but one of them withdrew, so we have 18 nominations there. And we'll start from the top, and as soon as I do that, I'm going to close out for the day. John David Sanderson, Clayton Terrence Sinclair, Clifford Sumner, Zachariah Bruce, Barry Anderson, Grant Cyril Marsden, Ted Woodhouse, Lana Joyce Reset, Richard Edward Woodhouse, Blair Thompson, Darlene Latandre, Brian Sanderson, Jean Sharon Latandre, Nadine Marie Anderson, Vern Anderson, Reginald Linsky, Selena May Linsky, and Harold Raymond Marsden. That's your unofficial nominations for council, because it will be official in about 7 days from now, and it will be posted up for you guys so you guys can see all of it there. That's going to be it for now, and well, make sure you guys check us out, turtlenationholdings.com. That's where you can check out the kind of work that we do. And of course, Waste Easy, Indigenous Solutions, that's another one of the ones, the companies are doing a lot of great work right now, trying to work with Indigenous communities and trying to improve each community that they can work with, right? So it's a good thing that they're doing. And well, that's going to be it for today, I think. And it looks like I'm going to have to call it a day because these guys are rushing here. They're going to get the speeches going, man. And I'm in the way now, I feel like. So that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream live from Pinaymootang First Nation here in Manitoba. This was a 2021 Chief and Council nomination meeting that was brought to you by Turtle Nation Holdings. I hope you guys enjoyed the coverage. I look forward to coming out here for election day to do the ballot counts and to do the voting polls throughout the day. And it's going to be exciting. I know everybody's excited about a new election every time, right? So we'll see how it goes, and we look forward to coming back here and being a part of it. So until then, guys, my name is ARRIAGADA, and I'm working with Turtle Nation Holdings. Have a great night, guys, and we'll see you then, November 1st. Make sure you guys come out to vote, all right, guys? Cheers.